If you've been searching for a high quality headless guitar, one that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, but can run with the big dogs, well, you're going to want to watch this. This is the HILS H3 Gen 3 in Ivory. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and yeah, this is what we're talking about today, the HILS Gen 3, well, it's the HN3 Gen 3. This one in ivory. Most of them have metallic finishes. This has this nice matte ivory finish, and I just really like it. All right, let me set this down for just a second. You know, I don't know, I wouldn't exactly call myself a big headless fan, but I've got a few of them around here. This one from Donner, that's the Hush X. And this, I bought this one because I really wanted to test out this Endure neck, which I still plan to do a review on this. See how the neck is it's shaped like that? This is a Strandberg. This is a Boden Essential. Cost of this one, it is about $1,099. They did just discontinue this Astro Red color, and I think you can probably get a couple bucks off because it's discontinued. Personally, I think it should, you know, when something's discontinued, that makes it special, right? So I like this guitar a lot, and like I said, I still plan on reviewing it. I haven't really done that yet because I'm just kind of still sussing out that whole Endure neck thing. And then, of course, I've also got this. This is my Kiesel Custom. This is a Type X. I love this guitar, man. Everything on here was chosen by me, exactly the colors and everything. It's a great guitar. Okay, this one, $2,300, right in that neighborhood of 2,300 bucks. You know, it's not like I saw myself going, oh, I want to be a progressive guy and have the headless guitar or look like the future or whatever. It turns out that after I got my first one, which was the Kiesel, I was like, dude, this is actually really cool because the guitar becomes much smaller. It's really surprising when you don't have that headstock on there, how much smaller the guitar actually is. And really, all of these have smaller bodies, all right? So this is just so lightweight. I can't remember exactly what it weighs. It's like 5 pounds, maybe 6 pounds max. I'll put that on the screen here. But yeah, I mean, it's super lightweight. You can carry this thing around easily. It has a push-pull tone knob on it and, you know, 2 pickups, 3 position selector on here. Let me give you some of the facts from the website, some specs on it. So it sells for $549. As they say, it's not just another headless guitar. It's a bold step forward in design, playability, and tone. Built for players who demand precision and freedom, the HN3 combines modern engineering with classic soul. Ultra-compact design, perfectly balanced, lightweight, and road-ready. No headstock, no neck dive, just pure comfort. Flawless playability. A smooth, ergonomic neck with effortless upper fret access keeps you locked in for hours of performance without fatigue. Precision hardware, premium bridge tuners deliver rock-solid stability and lightning-fast tuning accuracy. I was really pleasantly surprised at how accurate this is and how well it stays in tune. It just tunes up nicely, and it works really good. Easy to set the intonation on and really easy to adjust for action for the bridge saddles. It's got a versatile tone range from sparkling cleans to crushing leads from their new open bobbin humbuckers. It adapts to your style with clarity and punch, and crafted with care, every HILS guitar is set up in the US for optimal performance right out of the box. And you see it's got that HILS logo right there. You might see some with hex if you're in Asian countries because it's Hex Instruments Lab. This is sold by HILS America. So that's in Indiana, right here in the US. So they get their guitars probably in batches, and then they take them out and they do a setup on them right here to their standards. So that's a big bonus, man. Has a roasted maple neck on there, stainless steel frets, rosewood fingerboard. The pickups are their own. They're custom voiced humbuckers and push-pull coil split option with everything from gated high-gain percussive riffs to singing leads and beautiful cleans. And this neck on here is, man, it's fantastic. Now, it's not an Endure neck like a Strandberg or something like that. But you know what? People have been playing without Endure necks forever. So, you know, I'm okay with this as standard neck. And this neck, it just feels great. It's a slim C is what that is. It's got a bolt-on neck, and right down here, I don't know if, well, let me get a picture of it so you can see it. That's your truss rod adjuster. Yeah, so it's a spoked nut, and it makes it really easy. You could just, you know, stick an Allen wrench in there. They even give you a little tool in the bag. You just put that in there and turn it, and that's how you adjust it. You don't have to worry about doing it up here. It's actually very convenient. I like that quite a bit. I told you the frets are stainless. There's 24 of them on this guitar. Got a bone nut on that, and some people like the Strandbergs because they have a 0 fret on there. Well, you know, this doesn't have that, and neither does my Boden Essential. So you know, if you're looking in this price range, again, the Boden Essential, $1,099. And right now you can probably get it for a couple $100 off because that Astro Red is, or Astro Dust or whatever is discontinued. And even this Donner travel guitar costs about $450, $500. So you can probably get them on sale, but yeah, the standard price for them is that. So at $550, dude, it's a smoking deal. All the specs and everything are there. And they do things a little bit differently than other companies with their headless. Now here's something I have not tested yet, because they told me when I was talking to them about this guitar that it would fit in one of these, and I just don't know, but let's just see. Ooh. I mean, it does, but I don't know that I'd want to leave it in there. And something I haven't seen any headless guitar company do yet is make it so that you can put your tuner on here, because they're usually real thick, got that little ledge on there. And when you want to stick your tuner on there, it literally just clips right on like that. So that is nice. But the best part about it is that with most of these headless, as you probably may have seen, I have a video for this. Let me just put this down here. Most headless, like the Strandberg, because of the shape of this thing, I had to buy a special stand for it that accommodates it. Whereas this one, I don't even need a stand, because look at this. They even have little rubber stoppers on the bottom of the guitar down here, and both of these wings make it sit pretty much flat. This guitar is so light, man. I mean, it's like, after picking up most of my guitars, I picked this thing up and it's like, whoa, oh geez, you know? But I can just set it down anywhere. Like if I just, okay, right there, boom. Walk away. You can set it down absolutely anywhere. And because you don't have a headstock there, and these, if you notice that your tuners are actually kind of protected in this little cove that's right here, and that's where you're going to plug in. It's, I just have nothing to complain about with this thing. The curves on this thing, look at that. And as far as positioning goes, let me just move back here. You know, it could be sitting on your leg like that. It could be sitting on your leg like this, or, you know, standing with it, that kind of thing. So there's just so many things about this that are just a nice, nice guitar for just $549. Well, aside from this thing having really good specs to it, it looks really good and it plays really good. It also sounds good. So let's run through some of these tones. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it down here at the bridge position, and we've got this push-pull. This thing comes off of here, by the way. We've got this push-pull tone down right now, and I've just got it on an empty channel on my Tone Master Pro, so there's absolutely no effects on this. It's completely dry, so let's just go ahead and give you what that sounds like. We'll go to this one. And up here. Now we're going to go ahead and pop this out. Push it back in. Go to that position, it's down, so. Up. And down to the bridge position, and it's up. And down. So let's do this though. We'll go ahead, and this is my standard clean rig. Just gonna have that down right there, so. All right, Good example of all the tones there with no distortion or anything like that. But you know, I'm a big metal guy. I like my metal stuff, so. And pretty much when I'm in metal, it's either going to be that middle position or that position right there. I dig it, man. I dig it. And if all that wasn't enough, you get a really nice gig back with it. You got a zipper up here up front that goes all the way down. So that's good. Plenty of storage in there. Opens up. You have your handle right here. There's a handle right here that's padded, a nice big thick padded handle right there. And then we've got straps for backpack, strap right there. Let's go ahead and see inside of it. Oh, you know what? I never noticed there's actually another zipper right here. So there's a secondary bag right there. Okay. They do have their little HILS logo on there. That opens up, and it's a nice case inside here. Even has this little block right here for your neck. So I gotta say, this is a really nice guitar, and I do love my Strandberg Boden Essential, but this is also a $1,000 guitar. And sure, it has a fancier bridge on here and the Strandberg name, but you know, the shape of it, while very nice, doesn't allow you as much versatility with putting it down or where it's gonna go. Let's take a look at the sizes of these. And this is even smaller. Now, of course, with my $2,300 Kiesel, I was able to choose the different woods and, everything was customized on it. And it is a super, super nice guitar, but it's also $2,300. Again, that's a fraction of that cost. You do get a little bag in there that has some parts, and I highly recommend that you hold on to those little round circles that are in there. I don't know if you can really see them. I'll get a picture of it so you can see that, but those go underneath these screws here because you don't want the screw to be pushing down on the string. It's actually a lot more straightforward than some of these headless guitars as far as restringing them goes too. Just got to get it into the little saddle down there, pull it up here, goes through there, tighten it up and clip it off. I don't know if you can really see down inside those little grooves, but the strings just kind of tuck back down in there. So if somebody handed me this guitar, said, play it and tell me how much you think it's worth, I would think it's definitely worth more than what they sell them for. I think they've done a great job. These are made in Indonesia. I don't know if you can see back there, but made in Indonesia. And you know what? I gotta say, back in the day, any guitar that wasn't made in America, people were like, oh, that's gonna be bunk, it's no good. But Indonesia is where some of the better guitars are made these days. And even the Strandberg, I believe this was made in Indonesia. Yep, Swedish design, made in Indonesia. So there you go. Could be even like a nearby factory or something similar, All of my headless guitars are pretty lightweight, but this one seems to be the lightest one. What is this one made from again? That's what I thought. It's made of mahogany. I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to say without looking, but looked it up, mahogany. So mahogany body, roasted maple neck, and the perloid fret markers are on the sides as well. As far as setup goes, yeah, they do a setup in Indiana at the HILS headquarters. All I did was change the intonation just a little bit. I thought it was a little bit off, so I fixed that up. And I did lower the action on a couple of strings. That is it. The frets are absolutely shiny, stainless steel, and very, very nice. I got no complaints at all. So if you're looking to go headless or just want something for travel, I mean, this thing is so convenient, and whether I'm sitting on the couch, anywhere that I want to play this guitar, I can do it. Even sitting in the passenger seat of the car is not a problem at all. and it's full-size sound and everything else. So I have no complaints. It just takes a little bit of getting used to if you have not played headless guitars, because it looks weird when I look down the neck and I'm like, wait, where am I? You know what I mean? For some reason, it took me a while to get used to it, but after playing a few of these things, not a problem at all. Yeah, she's nice. This is a nice guitar. She's been getting a lot of play at my house, so there we go. That is the HILS Next HN3 Gen 3, and this one's in Ivory. And I just want to thank you so much for your support here on the channel. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions are very important to my channel, so if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a red subscribe button down there and a notification bell. Click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. There's also a new feature on YouTube called Hype. If you're so inclined, want to help me out just a little bit, in the first 3 days of this video on YouTube, you can hit the Hype button and help it raise up that Hype leaderboard, and that will help the algorithm just a little bit. Either way, I'm just really glad you're here. I really do appreciate you. You're awesome. And that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.